Jungle is king, as we all know. On my next Q cooldown, I can jump him and look for an all-in solo kill here. Here it is. One thing to note is when you do empowered Q from the bush as Rengar. Just gonna chuck my ulti here and see what I can do against his face. He only has 1 E based on his mana pool right now, and he did use it. He has, I believe, 130 mana on E, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump him here and hope for the absolute best. But maybe I'm wrong here. He Qs through me, which means my next E, if it lands, should be a kill. It's important that you pay attention to champions' resources. I think in general, all G2 members are very nice to us. It's just people take banter for too seriously, I think. I can't say, even with Wunder, like he's never been like bad to me, you know? Sure, he had some distasteful banter at some point, but who cares, you know? If you all understand it's in the nature of, in the spirit of competition, all is well. I hope we go undefeated too, but that's kind of hard. Did I see JANKOS tweet today? Yes, I see. Yeah, yes, I did. So, true. I think Perks, the only person that Perks ever spoke bad about was himself. And even that, I'm not even sure if that happened. Boom, boom, boom. Fnatic's quite good right now. I think we could be a lot better, but I agree. We're not a bad team. So, I'm going to ward this here so I don't get level 2 ganked. I'm going to pull the creeps into the bush here. If AATROX is in the bush, which is possible, it might be a little bit awkward here, but we'll see. If I face check him here like this, it's pretty awkward, but the reason why you want to do this is because you want to have the creeps as close to the bush as possible. As you can see, I just need to take a little baby leap and I'm back in the bush. I'm going to stack up my ferocity. And I'm just going to jump on him here because he didn't respect that I could. Take his bone plating there. I also only lose 1 CS for that trade, and there's a chance... Oh, close. Ward here means he has no ward for jungle, which is quite good. What I want to say is taking bone plating off early is quite good, especially if the trade back is not so great. So right there, removing his bone plating is quite good for me. If he goes for the CS, I'll jump on him. Because the CS is going to die to the minions, and then I hit level 2 whilst I'm jumping on him. Which means I can really Shrek his health pool. Right now he's kind of disrespecting my jump range, but that's good. Maybe I should take W in that case, so I can W the tower shot, but not a big deal. Still a decent trade. So at this point I don't think Udyr is looking for a gank on me. What I'm trying to do here is just hit level 3. I'm gonna W the poke damage off, hit level 3 here, and then try to push the wave in. Obviously I'm going to trade when I can. It's important that when you're in this position in front of the enemy tier 1 that you don't get hit by spells like AATROX's W, because that's obviously very scary. Now he still has a ward here, it will expire soon. I'm going to aim the bola at the creeps because having the ferocity is more important than me harassing him with the bola. I'm going to pop my potion here. He popped his pot. Let's stay healthy. Just make sure I stay in combat here. That's all that matters. Keeping my ferocity is important. Right now his Q's on cooldown. When he walks up, I'm going to jump on him. Just WW the damage off. I'm going to hit level 4 here. He has some of his spells still. I'm okay with this. I have my Conqueror stacked. He can't CS this creep. Has to use his Q3. And manages to lose the CS. I think at this point I have to fast push a bit here. Gonna right click the creeps until they're a bit lower. And then now when I can burst the wave down, I'm going to burst the wave and take my recall here. I don't want to contest this grab, it's not a good window for me. That's up to Lilia to contest, but for me it's not a good opportunity. Right now I'm much better off if I can get my base here, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's important that you value for yourself what you can and can't do. Anti-healing would be good here. I am playing against AATROX, so I'm going to go ahead and grab Executioner's Calling and TP because he does go for the grab. Which means I'm going to TP back to lane so I don't let AATROX influence the jungle position. If I don't TP here, my jungler could be in a bit of a pickle. We don't want that, of course. Jungle is king, as we all know. On my next Q cooldown, I can jump him and look for an all-in solo kill here. Here it is. One thing to note is when you do empowered Q from the bush as Rengar, you can use all your spells in rapid succession in order to get your ferocity back. And that means I can empowered Q from the bush and then get an empowered Bola when I'm on top of him. And this leads to a very quick and easy solo kill. Let's grab some HP here. Rengar as champion is very hard to kill. Grabbing HP is never bad. He had no bone plating there, and with the Bola I was confident that if I hit the Bola I could look for a kill there. I have this habit now. I saw Upset doing it. I do it now too. Just like spin your mouse around. I don't do it like this like he does, but like just a little bit of a spin. It's addicting. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put my pink ward down here before I show on the lane. That means that enemy team might not notice that I had a pink in the bush. Ward there as well. Bola. The only downside to this is that I don't get to enter the bush, which means I'm obviously not going to be great in terms of ferocity, but that's okay. The creep wave is too big, so jumping him here doesn't really make sense. Gives me his bone plating for free, which I will never say no to. And any and all trades right now need to be done well. And what I mean by that is, actually he's hinting, so I WW'd there, so let's just keep it simple and I'm just gonna ult away here. I messed up and I WW'd on accident. I'm just gonna let the wave crash and then jump on the wave. Nothing special here. I messed up. I WW'd there. Had I stayed, kept my ferocity to Q him, I think I would have murdered him, but I messed up, and it's important to realize when you mess up, it's time to run. So I had to run there. Still, I'm in an okay spot. Not in the greatest of spots compared to where I could have been, but nothing bad nonetheless. Okay, this is pretty bad. I'm gonna die here. I didn't realize he was choosing me in the bush. I had no W. That was a good play by him. I should have waited on my cooldowns. I thought he would base there, but it was a good play by him to stay. I messed up the all-in. He was dead there. Like, fighting me so close to the bush when I have so much ferocity was really bad by him, because I could just chunk him and then leave the fight after I chunk him and then ult and then just finish him off later. But mistakes happen. I WW'd on accident, smashing my key. It's unfortunate, but it's important that you keep your mental up. The game is not decided by solo kills. Remember that, people. Just because I get 1 or 2 solo kills doesn't decide the game. Likewise, the other way around. So, depends what I do with the advantage. And right now, I'm still in a decent spot. You went for Ninja Tabai here, which is perfectly fine by me. Missing some CS, unfortunately. But I somewhat messed up. I shouldn't have contested him on the slow push on the way back. Just let him push in. And then I could have fought ward in here. He's not warding river ever, so it's quite easy to gank him. He doesn't have a he doesn't know I have a ward in there, so I wanted to dodge the Bola, and oh, I didn't think that was necessary, but alright. I'm not gonna complain about a jungle gank. If he wants to use flash just to make sure everything goes right, that's fine. Right there, if I Bola him, he can't QE me, so I can Bola him, use the movement speed to dodge his QE, and I'm gonna be always fine there. 2 plates is enough for me. After I get this wave, I'm gonna have 1200, which is the Iron Spike Whip. That's going to be the item I'm looking for on this base. Remember, when you guys are playing, there's no need to be greedy if your base is not going to change. What I mean by that is, even if I get this next plate, which I could have, it won't change what I'm basing for. What I'm basing for right now is most definitely Iron Spike Whip, or even Phage. Actually, I'm considering going Phage here, because I don't think I can just burst him here. I can run out of range here. I don't think he realizes we have vision of him. Yeah, a bit awkward. It's time for the base. It's time to base. It's important also when you're getting a large advantage that you don't feel the need to press it too much. In this situation, for example, whilst yes, we could press for more advantage, it is unnecessary in the context of the game as I am already far enough ahead. The wave will bounce to me. Being able to catch this wave is going to do wonders for me regardless. Now, maybe I miscalculated because we have some percentage on minions, but I still think this wave will bounce. Yes, he did lose like 3 waves there. Not as much as he normally would have if the game was even, but still a lot. I think Pantheon should just go on Udyr here. I'm not sure what's going on with Pantheon. It works out anyway, as Lilia seems to be very fed this game. And our bot lane seems to be much, much stronger. Sanguine Blade to a bunch of garbage. Okay. I pushed him, fought him off the wave. That's always a good thing. Oh. I tried to jump him there. Not quite, not quite. That's alright. I messed up a bit here, but I think if I play well, I can at least escape here. Should be fine if I keep running. Actually, it's Ninja Tabai, so maybe he catches up to me. I'm gonna have to dodge this QE, and it's coming right now! I didn't dodge it. Okay, that's awkward. Still gonna be fine, though. See ya. Yeah, Ninja Tabai is a bit stronger than expected. I'm kind of messing up here. I'm surprised, actually, that he's this strong. I think I have to go all in on him the first time I jump on him, and I can't give him the opportunity to chunk me a little bit. But, it ended well, so not a big deal. Again, my Rengar is not the best. I haven't practiced him in a while, so I need to get the nitty-gritty of the matchups out and understand. Like, for example, maybe Bramblevest was the right buy, now that I think about it. Some armor would have been good. Long fights are good for me, surprisingly, because the more ferocity rotations I can get out, the better. Because AATROX's cooldown early game are very high, so long fights is not good for him. Or at least 2 long fights aren't good for him. If he can only get 1 rotation of his spells in, it's better for me than for him. Basically, I'm thinking like if I can get 3 rotations in and he can only get 2, then should be better for me. But I'm not 100% sure on that, to be honest. Just the hunch I have from playing some AATROX. He's dead. I don't think he realizes he doesn't do what it used to. I have another W, so I'm not too worried here. Not too worried. I'm just gonna have a look here. Is anyone there? No, there's not. So just gonna make sure he's rooted there and walk out of range of that whatchamacallit? Infernal Chains, I believe, is the move. Just make sure I don't die to that. Bring back old Pantheon-y. Not needed. Bring back his old slow. Like, I miss the slow the most, honestly. Like, when I'm playing, I don't like that my slow is gone. I like the slow. It felt like a skilled way of using Pantheon Q. Maybe I'm wrong, to be honest. Maybe it was just broken. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. But that's the most... The thing I miss the most. I can't tap someone and slow them anymore. Old Pantheon ult? The big circle? It was pretty OP. Oh, he goes for this. Interesting. Pickaxe, Tabi. What do I need? Cooldown shoes. They're all pretty good. Let's grab some cooldown shoes and some HP here. I'm grabbing some cooldown shoes because, honestly, their CC is, like, not bad, but I feel like if I get hit, like, the way their champions work is like a huge melee death ball. So if one of them hits CC on me, the odds of me getting out with tenacity is not really going to, you know, hold any weight, I feel like. I think I have to fight to the death or it's doomed anyway. Could be wrong on that, but that's how I feel right now. My opinion on Viego, I'm going to have to play him a little bit, and I will try to tonight. Gonna play some games. Try and get some Viego games in to see what I feel about him. Haven't played him, so it's difficult for me to judge. When you're pushing waves and you're a little bit worried that there could be some people, try to save your W. It's a nice tool you can use to stay alive, and maybe you can get away with your ulti. Why is it BWIPO LOL and not BWIPO wide? I made this account far earlier than... I'm just gonna go ahead and peel the AATROX here by rooting him. Perhaps that buys enough time for my Lilia to get out. I'll root him here just to make sure he can't do anything to my teammates. I'm just gonna flash over. Oh, wait, why did I do that? I didn't realize that was my team. I thought it was their team. Oh, she unfortunately died. It was my bad, to be honest. I could have saved her had I played better. Oh, what the hell? This guy's run past me. Oh god. We should still be winning here. Draven is very fed. Has lifesteal and everything. Needs to be mindful though. It looks like he wants to flash on him. Is that just me? No, it's not just me. I think we should be leaving here though. It's night time. Or should we? Holy moly. That's some damage. Cue the creep. And I'm still dead. Oops. He has one more Rift Walk, I believe, from what I understand of the champion. He's going on a mission, actually. You could kill him. He's waiting for the, never mind. He wasn't waiting for the stack to fall off. He just wanted to go on him. Just a charge Q would finish that off, I believe, but Pantheon decides against it. Let's see if Kassadin can do some magic here. That's 2 more Rift Walks he's got in the bank. Not quite, not quite. Will be a kill on AATROX though, not bad. Trade kills are perfectly fine. Let's work towards Starrax's gauge here. Like I said, it's going to be a death ball game, so Starrax is going to be valuable as champions in the enemy team will run out of damage. They're burst reliant. They're all going to use their cooldowns and hope I die when their cooldowns are done. Now, I'm doing the wolves here because it does not seem like we're going to fight there and we're just going to do the dragon, but I'm mistaken. We are going to pick a fight, so I should have been hovering. It's a mistake on my part. I could have been there earlier and maybe made a difference right now. I was doing the wolves because I was looking at the top rather than going towards dragon, but all is well. I'm going to go bot here and let Kassadin take over the wave top. Golden experience, very good on Kassadin. Giving him a safe lane to play around, always good. Just gonna chuck my ulti here and see what I can do against his Fizz. He only has 1 E based on his mana pool right now, and he did use it. He has, I believe, 130 mana on E, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump him here and hope for the absolute best. But maybe I'm wrong here. He Qs through me, which means my next E, if it lands, should be a kill. It's important that you pay attention to champions' resources. So you can kill them. Alright, let's leave here. This is not my time to push the side lane. I'm just gonna press S here. I don't need the base. Pickaxe, not really that great for me. It's useful, of course, for me to sit in this bush and just pressure a little bit. Buddha goes to the next wave. I will fight him. I think I should be stronger. I'm just going to chunk him here again. Kassadin's going in deep and my team is hovering topside, so I don't want to get killed here by Alistar. So just chunking him a little bit is going to be the play for me. Reason being is he might be contesting more waves. Try to keep track of the map. Fizz top, AATROX just respawned, so if anyone walks up the pressure here, it's not going to be a good play. I'm going to pop my ult here. I did spot AATROX there. I popped my ult here for information to see how the fight is going, as well as to get there faster. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a good fight for us. But thanks to the vision I'm providing right now, maybe we could make a 2 versus 3 or a quick 3v3 happen. Like right there, we knew AATROX and Udyr were not hovering for the play. Maybe Kassadin could have gone in. That's not a big deal. Again, the ulti is only 50 seconds, and in general, I don't really I'm not really looking for a fight right now. I'm looking for the opportunity to buy my Starrax, and that's when I want to fight. So, using my ultimate, it's only a 1 minute cooldown. In that 1 minute, I'm going to be farming regardless, so using your ultimate to maybe grab some information to see what you could do. Not bad at all. Oh, I did the thing where I fat fingered the W too much. Oh, I see Scrub Noob is around. That's not good. I think I'll be fine if I root him, so I should be okay here. I wanted that for Starax Pink, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and base and sell the Doran's Blade. I didn't read what he was writing. Let me scroll up real quick to see if I can find what he said. It's difficult. A lot of messages going around. All good, all good. Now I have my Starax, and as you can see I have my ultimate. I should have ulted before TPing, but we're still going to win this fight really hard, so I should 100% TP here. Let's root him here to give the Lilia the space to kite and kill him. Right there, my damage is not as significant as Lilia's in order to kill the Udyr, so not a bad play to root. Lilia is trying to bait with Hourglass, I believe. Just gonna bola him there. What about this? No, they get fifth. That's not going to be the play. Make sure to jump, then Q on targets you can't one-shot. That is a great tip. Thank you very much. Think I should pay attention to that indeed. Lilia played very well this game, so I'm gonna honor her. Let's grab some ranked rewards. I'll pull.
I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. The cold nights just don't feel the same. Oh.